Growing up in Simei, right, I really love this estate because every single block is close walking distance to the MRT. So yeah, when we were younger, our families will allow us to walk independently to the mall and to the MRT station because this space just feels so clean, so safe and so accessible. So yes, I have a 4-room here for sale at block 224 Simei. I think it's one home for all. So come, let's go and check it out. Welcome to this 108 square meters 4A model, the largest of its kind. There is some extra space and I'll show you where later on. Okay, so starting with the living hall space, I love this layout for this era of property because why, you get a long living hall. It's so big here that you can have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-seater sofa right over here. And it's also a good sofa to TV distance. So once again, your eyes will thank you for it. But what I really like is that this space has a lot of endless possibilities because most of the items here are all movable. In fact, all here are movable, meaning to say the owners will clear everything. But what you can see the possibilities, right, is that you can have so much more storage space. So right in front of me here, these are all movable shelving, but you can imagine, right, if you want to do built-in shelving, you can do more storage options right over here. So of course, being so big, the living hall doesn't end yet. You do have a dedicated dining area right over here. This space is so big, right, that the owners actually previously had a partition, right, so that all 3 children have their own bedrooms. So that shows you the size of this dining space. Moving into the kitchen area, right, you do have a few options. For people who like the open concept kind of a design, you can choose to hack down this entire wall. Of course, you do sacrifice your storeroom. But of course, if you need a storeroom, you can actually remain this layout because this is a handy place to put all your barang-barangs. But check out the kitchen size. So the kitchen is so big, right, that previously the owner can even choose to have their dining table here. So that shows you the possibilities, right, of what you can do with this kitchen. But yeah, check out the endless space over here. So definitely, of course, you can choose to do it to your own liking to fully maximize this entire kitchen space. Okay, but what I want to show you, right, is the view over here because this area here is facing south, so you don't get any morning or afternoon sun coming in. It's a very, very quiet, peaceful facing. You do get a bit of greenery, a bit of the park facing as well. So I can feel a bit of breeze coming in from here because of the south facing. But yeah, overall, very, very pleasant view. Here is the first bedroom, and I won't fault you for saying this is the master because it's super huge. But this is only the common bedroom. Check out the size. I can have 1 queen size bed. I got a 5-panel wardrobe in front of me, and I got so much more space here. Fancy a mahjong set, definitely can put here, a study table, a home gym. The possibilities are endless over here. The second bedroom is very special as well. Of course, don't mind the personal items, all these are movable, it will be cleared. If you are buying the smaller 104 square meters, right, the room probably ends around here, but because this is a 108, you get an additional space right over here, meaning to say you can have a proper study corner, you can have a bookshelf, more storage space, home gym once again, all the possibilities here. Up to your imagination. Master-wise, fantastic size as well. Queen size bed, king size bed, definitely no issues. Wardrobe-wise, you have 2 options. Currently, owner places the wardrobe right over here on the right. But if you want to, I've seen most people actually do it right over here, all the way through. 7 panels also possible. All the way to the end, have a dresser down here where the natural light comes in. And you'll be pleased to know that for both bathrooms, the HIP has already been done, meaning to say the pipes are new, the renovation is new, so you can definitely reuse it. So if you like what you see and you want to check out this place in person, feel free to contact my number somewhere on this screen. And as always, we'll be happy to show you the place.